Hi everyone. Today we are going to be creating a new static website using Gatsby and Contentful. Here's the blog. You can see that it has a hero image, title, text underneath. Pretty simple, but it's a great start if you're just having a quick blog. So first you want to go to Contentful and you're going to create your free account. You can sign in with GitHub or with Google. So before we sign up, this is what it will look like. You have your space, home, content model, place to put your content and your media. At first, it'll have an example project. If you want, you can go ahead and delete that. So if you don't already have a GitHub account, go ahead and create that first. You're also going to need a Gatsby Cloud account. This is also free. The programs you'll need are Nodejs. You can download for Windows or Mac. Just make sure you know if you have a 32 or 64-bit computer, and then you can go ahead and download that. You'll also need a program called Visual Studio Code. This is where you do all of your programming. You'll also do the build for your website using Studio Code. Okay, once you have your GitHub account and you've logged into Gatsby, you're going to click Create New Site. Then you're going to click on I do not have a Gatsby site yet. Go ahead and click Next. These are all the starters that come with Gatsby. You can browse them, but of course we're going to use the one that says Blog with Contentful. Select Blog with Contentful and click Next. Now it's time to configure your new repository. Give this the same name as the folder that you're going to create on your computer. I name mine Gatsby Contentful-example. This repository is going to upload into your GitHub account. To do that, go ahead and click Next. Now you're going to need to connect to Contentful. Gatsby makes it easy for you, so just go ahead and click Connect. I was already logged in to my new Contentful account, but if you haven't logged in yet, you're just going to need to log in order to authorize. Select your company and click Continue. Now that Contentful is connected to your Gatsby site, you're able to start your new site. Gatsby has created a new space on your Contentful program. So once you click Finish, it'll appear in Contentful. So right now it's loading your build. This could take a little while. Once that's done, you're able to see your build at the link above. If you click on it, you can see how your site looks before anything's done to it yet. This is what the starter looks like, fresh out of the box. Now go over to Contentful, and you'll see the new Contentful starter that you created. If you click on that, you'll be able to see all of the content that came with the website that you just got from Gatsby. It comes already with blog post and person, and the person is just the author of the blog post. So in the content model, it breaks down all the pieces that are inside of the blog post. The content are all of the blogs. And the media are things like photos or videos that goes into the blog posts. You're able to edit new content models and content and upload whatever media that you want. So now go back over to GitHub. If you refresh, you should see your new project at the very top. If you click on the project and go to the green button that says clone or download, you'll be able to put it onto your computer in order to build from Visual Studio Code. If you already have the Git app for your desktop, it makes it easy by downloading everything for you. If not, we can also use the link, copy it, and put everything in our computer via a terminal. That's what we're going to do now. So head over to your terminal and type in Gatsby new. I'm on Windows. If you're on Mac, you might have to do npm Gatsby new. After Gatsby new, type in the new folder that the assets are going to lie in, and then paste that link that you just copied from GitHub right after it, and hit enter. It's now going to create your new site from Git. The directions now say to go into your Gatsby Contentful directory. So type in cd Gatsby Contentful example or whatever you named the new folder. We're going to try to hit Gatsby develop, but as you see, it's not going to work yet. So the reason that we can't do Gatsby develop yet is because we need to get the Contentful space ID and access tokens first. You're able to find these tokens on Gatsby. They can also be found in Contentful. So to input your space ID and access tokens, go over into Visual Studio Code and open your new project folder. On the left, you'll see all of the folders or files. Head over into the gatsbyconfig.js folder. Here you'll see places to input your space ID and your access token, as well as the Contentful host. If you want, you can use a .env file, and you'll see that also on the left at .env example. But we're just going to paste the ID straight into the config file. So to get those tokens, head back over to Gatsby. Go into Site Settings. Scroll down. You're not going to want the preview variables, but you want the build's environment variables. Now copy your access token, Contentful host, and Contentful space ID into the corresponding places in the config file. This won't work in Windows unless you put quotations around the space ID, access token, and the host. So make sure you do that. Again, hit save. Now, when you go back into your terminal and type in Gatsby develop, everything should work. You can copy the localhost link into your browser. And there's your site. Good job, guys. In part 2, we're going to learn about hosting the site. And in part 3, we're going to learn how to build content on your site.